Hello everybody, BrioS here, and recently the April patch dropped off a whole bunch of weapon balance changes which some of us are still digesting. And the reason for all these weapon balance changes as proposed by the Quadrant, the objective is actually to buff the underperforming weapons. Because pre-patch, some of the weapon systems were just so inferior to some others, there was honestly no real reason to use them. Some of them include the Light Gauss rifle or the Light PPC. And well, no point packing them if something does the same job better. And that was a problem. And one of the weapon systems that most people don't realize wasn't performing well pre-patch was the Clan Large Pulse Laser, which is the objective of this video, and I'm going to share a build using it today. The Clan Large Pulse Laser previously was 6 tons, 2 slots, same as the Clan ER PPC, and the Clan ER PPC was performing really well. So in most circumstances, there was honestly no real reason to pack a Clan Large Pulse Laser. So that was a problem, reducing build variety, and you see a whole bunch of Clan ER PPCs, but you don't see many good players running Clan Large Pulse Lasers, for good reason. Yeah, so that was a problem. So the Quadrant sought to fix this, and they came up with an overall buff for the Large Pulse Laser, the Clan version, as you can see here. And this includes all the bonuses you can see here, and they added a very interesting heat penalty multiplier decrease to 3 times from 4 times. That means when you have ghost heat, you just generate a bit less heat. And honestly, the changes have been really sweet. The result, you have a weapon system that is really good, not OP, not overpowered, because the Clan ER PPC offers extra things like the cancelling of the ECM, the burst damage, longer range, but the Clan Large Pulse Laser has a role now, because I've always liked the Large Pulse Laser. So yep, I decided to try it on this particular mech. And this mech you see here is the Sun Spider, the 70-ton Clan Omni mech, and this is the Manul, the hero mech with the 2 energy hard points per arm, which is really sweet. Most hero mechs have unique hard points, and the Manul is no different. And this build has been tried by many people. It performs well, but it's not overpowered, and I feel that's one of the success stories of the April patches, or the April patch singular, and to buff the underperforming weapons to offer a unique role and not make it overpowered. So I'm happy. So let's look at this build. So using the 4 large pulse lasers in the arms, 2 per arm, it offers the long range, 1100 meters maximum before skills. Optimal range is a bit shorter, but that's okay. And with 19 double heatsinks on this build, it's pretty darn cool. Swapping out the left torso of the Manul for the Sun Spider D left torso, I'm able to pack ECM for a bit of stealthy pokey. And this is a nice build. I wouldn't say it's overpowered, it performs well, and that's what all mechs should do. So I would like to quote this as one of the best examples of the April patch working, and I am enjoying the patch a lot. And simple build, and as you move on to the skills, this build is having 33 SPs in firepower. Usual skill tree I run in firepower with all the maximum heat nodes. For clans, there's a heat reduction of minus 8.4%. Other bonuses includes a 9% range buff and a cooldown reduction of 6%. Not too bad. As for survival, a minuscule amount, 8 SPs in survivability. Honestly, you could just remove it. I don't know why I have it there. This is a legacy kind of thing. Never really changed it. Yep. So anyway, this little bonus gives you a 4.8% armor bonus and a 3.1% structure. Not much, so you can actually allocate this elsewhere. Mobility, 16 SPs, all in the right side for torso turn speed and stuff like that. So it gives me, or not torso turn speed, sorry, turn rate. Yep. So it gives me a turn rate bonus of 24%, XL decel bonus of 10.5 and 14%. 20 SPs in operations is the standard for 10% cool run, heat dissipation improvement of 10%, and 5 nodes of heat containment for increased heat capacity. 7 nodes for the 1 sensor node here, so allowing you to be closer to the enemy without being detected. With this, probably about 400 meters, 420 meters, you can be away from the enemy and they won't be able to see you on the minimap. Really useful. And finally, for auxiliary, because of the strike nerf, you can actually cut down on strikes, so less SPs there, and putting 7 into cool shot, getting the cool shot cooldown also to reduce the cooldown by 25% for this second cool shot. So that's it. That's the 4 large pulse Manul. Previously, pre-patch, it was kind of underperforming. You would not get good games with this. You might as well just pack 4 Clan ER PPCs and just poke them from range. That one is a killer also. But now you can see this offers a legitimate option. And that's the best part for me. options, 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 and different builds you can run and still do well. So anyway, I'm going to show you that this Manul is, well, it's sweet. You'll see this pretty often. It's not a rare build, it's pretty common. And with that being said, let's get down to the gameplay and I'll show you 2 matches with this. So let's go. And here we are on Riddenborg for the very first match. And one thing about the changes to the Clan Large Pulse Lasers, and as used on this build, it offers a longer standoff distance with a longer maximum range. And this was what it's like many years back in MechWarrior before many things happened. But anyway, and it also has it has good sustained fire. And compared to the Clan ER PPC, that's something different because Clan ER PPC is basically burst damage, and yeah, and not many people are that accurate with Clan ER PPCs. The large pulse laser with the wobbing, it has a duration of 1 second, so you got a bit of time to wub the enemy. So if you're not that accurate to place those Clan ER PPC shots, the Clan Large Pulse Lasers is a really legitimate option, and it offers you good damage if you're able to keep the reticle on the enemy and deal that wobbing damage. But anyway, let's get down to the match. As you can see, the team is moving up nicely. With this particular match, I want to stay off at long range, doing a bit of damage, and then close into optimal range to use the pinpoint damage to pick off components.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Cataphract. Okay.
Affirmative.
So the Cataphract rushes in, taking out 1 person already.
They were quicker than I thought.
So gotta be careful on this hill. Don't want to make a mistake.
New target.
Yep, enemy is there.
Working on Delta,
Target spotted.
Calling out Delta, the direwolf.
left torso.
Focusing his left torso, telling the team to do so also. Try to make calls like that, helps the team focus fire. So Guardsman loses his left torso, he's in trouble.
Target destroyed.
I don't have to close in, gonna let the Gargoyle and the Mech Cat do it while I cover the right
Careful
flank.
of the right flank.
And true enough, there's a Night Star at range there. It's a sniper build.
You guys go up, a few shoot Echo 7.
Artillery strike on.
So team is pushing left while I cover its right with his good range of these warps, the large pulse lasers. So the Cyclops is engaged with the enemy as I lay down some fire to hurt it.
Up.
Oh, this guy is out of position also, this bounty hunter. So, putting myself a bit of distance between me and the enemy. This is not a brawling build, by the way, obviously.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
So from this position, I can cover the team's right flank. Like there's a Hellbringer on my right.
New target acquired.
Gonna try flank the enemy. This man has good speed. Forgot to mention it has a speed of 84 with speed tweak. The Stormcrow's right torso is caught. Blow it off. Good pinpoint damage, as you can see. This build.
UAV's up.
New target acquired.
Go.
Target
First kill. Arctic will try to run. I got it.
critical.
Got to the rear of Jackal Noble, a good player, and his Cataphract.
Destroyed.
But he's surrounded. He doesn't have much hope. 4-3, slight advantage. Stormcrow's already barely hurt to my left, but there's a target there. He appears to be disconnected. So let's slowly. Wow, what did I just say? Slaky? Let's take him out. Yep. Didn't kill him though. CS Mankit stole my kill. Yondu goes down, probably surrounded. 5-5, enemy is crawling back.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Got a bunch of guys at range here.
Now the big boys.
All the big boys playing sniper roles.
Working on Charlie CT.
The April patch really brought back the large pinpoint
Acquired.
Oh, Echo 6. All these snipers.
front-loaded damage with the combination of PPC and light gauze.
Don't charge in. Hold Echo 5. Just shoot them.
Yeah, charging against a bunch of sniper assaults is not a good idea. Gotta give them multiple targets, so coordinating my movement with this gargoyle below me, and with
Destitute, I'll cover you from the rear, from range.
the max on my right.
Affirmative.
Call your target.
Target
So there's a Cyclops kilo. So as they charge the main force on my right, I'm gonna take pop shots at their
Destitute Charlie.
the Cyclops.
Rear.
Target spotted.
So as the enemy team pushes forward to engage my main force in Fox 5, I get rear shots and I take out one Cyclops. Easy. So there's a bit of brawling going on over there. One thing about this build, I don't really have to close in. I've got a nice optimal range of 550.
Critical.
So best position for this build is actually just behind the front lines, giving support fire, covering the flanks and taking out components. So Kilo's right torso is open there, this Cyclops.
Target spotted.
Quad LB10s. LB10s have been always performing well, so the patch didn't touch it. It's meant to buff the underperforming, not make the performing weapons better.
Critical.
So this guy's in trouble. 9-8 is actually still close, but I am pretty fresh. Mankit and his Thanatos gets the kill.
Acquired. Heat level.
Probably a brawler build.
destroyed.
Interesting Phoenix Hawk that just went down. 3 snub nose. Snub nose are really strong right now. You can fire 3 without heat penalty, without ghost heat. That will see a tweak in May, by the way. Hint, hint. Spoiler there. So anyway, we have a Hellbringer and Solar Rain trying something different. For large pulse build, kind of an FP build. Buddy's in trouble, surrounded, 3v1, and I get the kill. Cheers to Solar Rain for trying something different rather than his Assassin, which he does really well in. So good damage output for this build, fireworks, and that shows the end of the game. So 1041 damage, obviously really good damage output, 4 kills, 5 kills actually. And yeah, nice match score, 6-10. So let's move on to the next match. So as you could see from that last match, this build can be highly effective with the bonus buffs to the large pulse lasers. And with the speed of 84 kph as mentioned earlier for this build, you have speed, you have range, and you got pinpoint damage sort of with the large pulse lasers. And that can really save your ass. And talking about saving my ass, right now in the last week of April, we have the Streamer Hunt event being active. And if you are able to find me and kill me in-game during this last weekend, you get 100 GSP injected into your account automatically. And all this for good fun. I draw aggro anyway, quite a lot. People always stand beside me, but somehow I'm the one getting shot, not the guys around me. But that's part of a streamer life, and I take it in good faith. But anyway, here we have a match on Hibernal Rift, and knowing there's a bounty on me, I gotta be extra careful, extra sneaky, and yep, let's get fighting.
New target
And something back
acquired.
D4. Don't expose your backs to it.
With the speed and range of this build, I'm not going to go in together my main force. I'm going to go in later. But I'm going to spend the initial part of this engagement on the fringes, doing some damage from range before moving up to support the team. And true enough, there's a Marauder there.
Activated.
Managed to drop a strike on him. Pop Darting Nova. They are engaged with the main force,
Level critical.
so gonna deal a bit of damage. Yep. Strike comes in, distracting them. This is the best time to move as the strikes come in, disorientate them a bit. Oh, they see me, shits. Gonna push Charlie 3 to Charlie 2. Yeah, but besides that, they saw me. That means they're gonna push, and here they come, look at that. Whole bunch running down, jumping into the valley. Time for me to run.
C4 if anyone can
New
get it.
target
They're dropping
acquired.
C3 low also. Yeah, a few guys, I think they didn't pursue me totally. But I'm not gonna be, well, silly and check. I'm just gonna run.
Just be aware they're gonna see you before you
Regroup
come around the
with my
corner.
team from the other side. Can't really go up this side. Oh, wrong way. So keep running. Gotta be patient with some builds sometimes like this. So in the meantime, I'm enjoying Zimbabwe. By the way, I really would like to visit Zimbabwe, but you know, COVID. Victoria Falls and all the culture there will be nice to see. But right now, I'm in Max, Zimbabwe. So gotta turn in fast then. Team is already hemorrhaging Max 02 down. There's a problem with what I'm doing right now. As Max go into Zimbabwe, the fringes of the map, your team is gonna hemorrhage. So the good thing is, I get to get a few shots in their rear. Oh, but they saw me and look at that. Look at the whole mass turning around yet again. Because it's the Stream Hunt event. So it's time for me to run again. Full speed. Initiating. Getting the hell out of their maneuver.
Acquired.
Got a whole bunch chasing me. So please push the Corsair.
There, center torso.
Yep, push it. Because I've got like a whole bunch of mechs chasing me. Yep, they just want the 100 GSP. So gonna run through this valley to regroup on my team.
Target acquired.
Corsair Hotel. Anywhere. Still trying to make calls. 2-4. Still at a disadvantage. There's a friendly mech on my left. I am not engaging, so I'm not being effective right now. Gonna go up this slope. Hopefully the enemy hasn't charged me. Yep, they're not here. So time to run. Yep, there they are behind me.
New target
Go, run again,
acquired.
run again.
Target spotted.
Got a
Almost
Griffin
there.
D3, watch your backs.
Dropping down
Roll around.
intentionally
Target
to
destroyed.
get a bit of cover.
New target acquired.
4 large pulses. With the heat penalty reduction, Bravo fast. Because the rest are coming.
Destroyed.
With the heat penalty reduction, the 4 large pulse alpha isn't so hot. It's hot but not ridiculous. So slowly crawling back is now 7-6. We have the advantage now. This Nova licks our cord, golf in a bad position.
Target spotted.
Big Julie
Trying to
up or down.
run,
Get back to the
but I
others.
leg him. I need his left leg, and I get it. Suddenly a Sun Spider appears. Yep, it's the same build as mine. 4 large pulse.
Gonna be a little slow getting
As
back
I told
to
you,
the
pretty
fight.
common this build because it's effective. You need the Manul arms for this build though, the hero mech. That being said, if you don't have it, you can always run the 2 large pulse or 2 ER PPCs with a UAC 10.
Target spotted.
Or rather 2 UAC 10s and a large pulse, or 2 UAC 10s and a ER PPC. So anyway, dueling with this guy Oki, good player. But we got 2 max against him, he's already damaged, now he's caught. Trying to find my way up.
Target
Yeah,
destroyed.
somebody else got the kill. It's fine. 10-7, we have turned it around. Just 2 more to hunt down. Good news is the team is together,
Target acquired.
so they can't pick us off. Move towards Charlie 2 together.
Target spotted.
Shadowcat, Charlie 3 low, Shadowcat. Yeah, one Shadowcat under ECM. Doing a bit of damage. So with 1 mag left to kill, it's 4v1, and the last mag is, as usual, a Shadowcat. And Shadowcats will do what Shadowcats do best. Be the last one, run around and die pathetically right at the end. But what else can you do as a Shadowcat when it's 4v1? So just fast forwarding this part. So and it's a good time to talk about this build and the large pulse lasers. So as you can see in this particular few matches, the large pulse laser buff actually allows builds like this to actually be effective. And you could do it 3 large pulse lasers on the Veagle instead of 3 ER PPCs, and it will do well also. So lots of things you can try with the changes. So that's the best part. But anyway, here it is. I've cut across, I've got to cut him off, and there he is. Gonna start engaging him and try to secure the kill. Get rid of that pesky last Shadowcat.
Target.
So in situations like this, you want to predict his movement. So I'm gonna go right to the right part of this hill on my right side. And there he is. His right arm is caught, so I'm gonna tick off his ER PPC in the right arm first. I let him have the shot because I've got lots of armor. Took it off. There he is, jumping himself, exposing himself, and there's the money shot. Chingo goes down to the firepower of the 4 large pulse lasers, and I was able to survive running away from the enemy team who really wanted 100 GSP from me.
Their bonus.
So let's take a look at the damage output of this match. 781 damage is really very decent. 2 kills, both solo. 509 max score, so large pulse lasers doing its work. So guys, that's it. Give the Clan large pulse lasers a try, and I'll see you guys on the battlefield.